Hi folks, Tech Coach Carl here with a quick lesson on the difference between synchronous and asynchronous communication, especially in the context of online communication. Synchronous communication is occurring real time. These two folks are definitely having synchronous communication in this picture. Now, you don't have to be in the same place at the same time, however, to have synchronous communication. A phone call, for example, is synchronous communication. As many parties as there are, they're all still talking to one another in real time. They're at the same time. Synchronous communication in online studies, for example, can take the form of a webinar where everybody, all the participants, get together, log on to a website, and communicate in real time. That's synchronous. Even text messaging can be synchronous communication. One right after the other here, 9:32, 9:32, 9:33. That's synchronous communication. However, if I took that text message and I spread out that conversation throughout the entire day and put substantial amounts of time in between each communication, now I've got asynchronous communication. Communication that does not all occur at the same time. There can be hours, days, weeks even, in between parts of the conversation in an asynchronous communication. A good example would be the classic discussion forum online where I can post now and you might answer me days or even weeks from now. It's a conversation. There's definitely important information being interchanged, but it's not real time. Asynchronous communication can be very useful in online situations. For example, it can be useful when people can't all be together at the same time. Participants can join at their convenience. This is real important if your participants are in different time zones, for example. Participants can post more thoughtful and planned responses when they have time to think about it. Posts, however, on the other hand, can lack some depth if you're not careful. If you're leading, like in an educational situation, you need some special skills in order to help people post more thoughtful and planned posts. Time between posts can also drag out the discussion in an asynchronous situation. However, everyone gets a chance to participate. This is one of the strongest points. Somebody who it wouldn't speak up in a crowd may add vital and important information in an asynchronous discussion. Synchronous discussions, on the other hand, are more like real conversation. They're good for times when everybody can get together, and the time for discussion can be easily limited in a synchronous discussion. Can be inconvenient, however, for some participants, again, especially if they're in different time zones. Discussion can tend to easily lack depth. We all know that happens. We've all been in conversations like that real time. And participants who don't speak up may not always be included. So what it comes down to is both synchronous and asynchronous discussion types have important places in online situations. Enjoy.